Down the backstretch, Darrel Wallace Jr. almost a backstretch lead over second place Brendan Gaughan. Out of turn number 4, Darrel Wallace Jr. is going to get his first win in the Camping World Truck Series.
I grew up about 5 minutes away from the racetrack. And I could hear the cars on the weekends. Could hear the driving school ever since I could remember. It's been pretty special to know that the racetrack was here, but it took me 7 years to realize that I wanted to be in NASCAR. Once the winning started to come about, that's when the issues started to come, because it's like black kid in NASCAR or trying to race, has no business being out here, all that stuff. And we'd win one, and then you'd hear some negative comments, and we'd win again, and then you wouldn't hear it anymore. So they finally accepted you, like, all right, this kid's pretty good. We were always just fueled by that, and we used that to win races.
I remember one of the other drivers getting out of the cars and started yelling at Bubba, which isn't uncommon. But then I see this driver's father actually get into the picture, and he says some things that, like, you just don't say. And I remember that was the first time I experienced it, and I thought, like, wow, like, does this actually happen on a regular basis? And then I never really brought it up with Bubba, but after a few months we kind of talked about it, and I remember his dad mentioning it as well. There's going to be people that don't necessarily agree with him or what he's doing or the boundaries that he's really breaking right now, but he doesn't let that necessarily get to him. It affects him, but in a way that's positive. He actually uses it as motivation. It's like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you, like, I belong here.
I like to just bring, different. Just be different. I'm already different. I'm totally different from anybody else in the series. There's a handful of us that are different from the average driver. It's something that I always, had a lot of passion in, take a lot of pride in, is being that guy that's different. All right, so these are some of the trophies I've won over the years. This one, with being the most recent one up here from Michigan, was a huge win for me. Over here in the corner, is probably the best trophy. Well, it is the best trophy in the house. This is my first NASCAR win. This is a grandfather clock. Martinsville Speedway in Virginia has a tradition to where if you win a race in any of their series, you get a grandfather clock. And we were able to put our truck in victory lane and win our first NASCAR race, and that was pretty special. So we were able to solidify my name in the sport, say I've won in NASCAR, I was able to do all that. I'm not a huge partier. I don't go out every night. I like to be at home and really just be a homebody.
Oh! Use it. There we go. Oh! No! Yeah, I got into the metal scene, I want to say 6th, 7th grade. I stumbled upon, obviously, a well-known band by the name of Avenged Sevenfold. I'm all about the breakdowns. In every metal song, I'm all about the breakdowns. If it's a good breakdown, then I love listening to them. I got to know some of the relationships from the bands, such as Miss May I, Bless the Fall, Aston Alexandria. And they're huge fans of the sport, and that's a cool crossover. I know Ryan Neff and Matt Griner from August Burns Red are probably the two biggest fans of NASCAR in the metal scene. I'm trying to get into any venue and every venue that they're at, and they're trying to do the same for a race. So whenever we cross paths and our schedules line up, like we can go to a concert or they can come to a race, we always make that happen. When I was growing up, when I was first getting started in racing, I remember Bill Lester, and he was driving, I think, the waste management car then,
and that was pretty cool to see another African American in the sport.
Right now, what our main goal is for 2018 is to find a long-term sponsor that can go ahead and stick with us throughout the entire year. Bubba, in my opinion, is too good of a driver. He's a damn good talent off of the racetrack. It's just a matter of when somebody actually realizes that this kid is the next big thing.
You know, you get paid to drive fast. There's no speed limits. You know, you want to be the fastest one on the racetrack. You get to travel, you get to see new things, and you just, I don't know, I can't name the one thing. There's so many different variables. It's not one person, not one thing that drives me to keep getting up. Besides, it's my passion. I love to do it.
Take